In the Roman world, these people lived in fear of all of this stuff. The unseen world. They walked in kind of a dark maze, in these things that control their lives. Someone might put a curse on them. Somebody could sacrifice to some god. Somebody could do something that would... And they had to live in fear of all of this stuff. And he's saying, no, you don't. No, you don't. Nothing can separate you from the love of your Creator. Nothing can separate you from the love of Jesus, who gave Himself for you. We celebrate that every week. Nothing can separate you from that. When things are bad at home, when things are bad at work, when things are bad with your neighbors, when things are bad with the economy, when things are bad in the world, when your doctor's telling you bad news, you should not feel any less love. But you do. You do, don't you? I do. That's part of our sinful nature. Or maybe it's part of a package that we bought into. You come to church every time the doors are open, and your marriage is going to be great. You come to church every time the doors are open, bring your kids, send them to Sunday school, send them to all of those good things we do, then they will never mess up and never break your heart. You do all the right things and you will always succeed. You give God $1, He'll give you 10. Hey, have you heard this stuff? We sell people this stuff. The truth is, there'll be times of danger. There'll be times of persecution. There'll be times of sword. There'll be times of famine. There's times when you may not even have the right clothes to wear or clothes to wear at all. But you will never be separated from the love of God. You will not. And even in those situations, you will feel loved by your Creator because of what He's done for you in Jesus. If you don't, then you've moved from curtain A to curtain B. And you're trying to earn God's love. Somehow, some way. Just one more thing and then God will love me. Then I'll feel loved. If I just keep this law just a little bit better, if I just do better than Joe, if I just do, then, and you've missed it. And there's this incredible universe of love out there that your Creator has given you, and He wants you to feel it. I mean, literally, feel it. He has given you the ability to feel loved. Has He not? That's a deeply spiritual thing. It's one of the fruits of the Spirit, isn't it? First one, love. You can feel it. Well, you can't always feel love. I mean, sometimes you don't always feel... Well, you know what? You can. It's a God-given thing. It's something the Spirit is working on in your life. If you don't feel loved, something's wrong. Something is wrong. If you don't wake up thinking, I don't know what's going to happen to me. My Creator loves me so much, He sent His Son. Then nobody can even accuse me today. I can't even accuse myself. Because when He looks at me, He sees Jesus and He feels loved. And I feel loved. And that way I'm free to love other people. And my spouse, my parents, my family, my friends, my neighbors, the other people at church can feel loved by me because I am free to love them. If not, there's something wrong. We skipped a verse. More than conquerors. Oh man, I've heard this verse preached so many times that sounds so dramatic, sounds so militant. How do you be more than a conqueror? I mean, you've conquered. How do you be more? It was given to you. We are more than conquerors. We have all of this stuff. It has been laid out right in front of us and said, you are loved and nothing can separate you. No time should you feel like Jesus doesn't love you. And in no time in your life should you feel like God doesn't love you. And you should not, you shouldn't feel alone. And when you do, you know there's a problem. And the problem doesn't come from angels and principalities and powers and demons. It doesn't come from anybody accusing you. It comes from right here. When you forget. When you forget what we celebrated last Sunday morning. When you forget about the sacrifice of Jesus. When you forget how much you were loved by your Creator. And we need to remind each other again. Not that we have to go out and conquer it. You need to conquer this stuff in your life. You need to go out there and forcibly beat up on it. No. This stuff has been given to you. You're more than a conqueror. It's just there. Who can accuse you? Can God? No, He's for you. Can Jesus? No, He's interceding for you. Can the Spirit? No, He's actually praying for things you don't even know you need to pray about. Can I accuse you of something? Yes. Does that mean anything? No. Can you accuse yourself of something? Can you accuse yourself of being unlovable? Today, I am just unlovable by God. I've reached it. I'm the only one in all creation who's actually achieved this. God cannot possibly love me. What an accusation. What a slap in the face of your Creator. Will He get mad at you? No. He'll say, let's work this out. Let's go through this again, Gary, okay? I loved you so much I sent Jesus. There's no condemnation for those who are in Jesus. You are free. You are free to feel loved in any situation, any circumstance, any time in your life. And you are free to love everybody. Let's go through it again, Gary. And God is patient, and He will go through it again with you. Do you feel loved? Now, right now. Do you feel like your Creator loves you so much that He sent His Son to die for you, that He became flesh, knows what it's like to live like you live, and He sacrificed Himself for you and said, I've got it all. I've taken your sins away. You are free now to feel loved entirely, fully, completely. We're going to remind each other again this morning. And next week, we'll remind each other again, because sometimes the weeks are long and you forget, and there's a lot going on, and there's no reason you shouldn't feel loved. Deeply, thoroughly, completely loved.